friends, it's Amy at Doki Doki Forest. Welcome. I'm so glad you are here. Now today we're doing things a little bit different because I'm in the studio early in the morning before I head out to work for the day. So let's see if I can get some gluing done. Can I finish my glue page before I have to go? I don't know. But if I don't, I'll just continue it later. But I have a little time, so I thought, hey, why not? Now this is my colors glue book, which is a very simple composition notebook, nothing fancy here. I did nothing to prep this besides just making some colored lines to designate what color these pages would be. So like this is red, I just took a colored pencil and made a red stripe, just messy. And then as I cover it with that color, I'll know exactly what page it is because of the color that's on it. So I didn't do any washi tape or anything like that like I did on my first one. I just wanted to keep it as simple as possible. So that way I wasn't worried about like setting up a book. It was like, you know, all I have to do is just figure out how many pages I want to do for each color, make a stripe, and then fill it in. So like my blue page, you know, you can see that it's pretty obvious to see what color this is. So as you fill it up, it'll be really obvious. And I thought today we could do a pink page. So let me go to where my pink stripies are. And here is my pink basket. So I have these color-coded baskets that go with the section of my colors glue book. So it just makes it really easy for me if I've already sorted my images and put them in these baskets, and then I can just grab this basket and hopefully get some gluing done. And I've fussy cut a lot of things in here. There's all different sizes. So we will be grabbing some bigger images. Oh, that's really shiny. Sorry about that. But we'll be grabbing some bigger images first to try to work on some backgrounds. Look at this one. I love this. Flip your relaxation switch. I absolutely love that. So, yeah, let me kind of get these sorted out a little bit just so we can figure out what we have for big old backgrounds, and we'll try to build some pages. Okay, everything is sorted, or, you know, looks like a big mess, but it is actually sorted. I've got fussy cuts over here. I have squares up here. They're kind of all different sizes. I could use them to make a background. And then I have my word pile over here. And here are all of the background images that I could use. And this could be like a large image with text, a large image with a person, or it can be a large image that's just like has a lot of pink. So usually I like to figure out my background first and go from there. Let me just move this back up here. I'm getting lost with all these images. Just kind of move that. So yeah, I mean, this is a good image to use because I don't mind covering it up. And sometimes for me, that's a big factor in deciding what I glue down first. Like if I glued this down, I might not want to cover her up. And in fact, I still haven't really decided if I want to fussy cut her out or use her for a background. So I probably won't use that one because I have a feeling I'm going to fussy cut it. Oh, and then I have images like this. See this one? I'm trying to figure out which way it goes. This one has a lot of pink. It also has a lot of red. So you could use this on a red or a pink page. Now this is something that I was really picky with myself about earlier. So like, even if I looked at this, I'd be like, well, I don't know if that would go on a pink page because we've got like this bluish color here. We've got the chocolate kisses, you know, and I would kind of be stuck on that instead of just focusing on the pink. But now I'm like, you know, just use this wherever you want. If it has pink and you want to feature the pink, then put it with other pink items. If you want to feature the red, then put it on a red page, and then that way it will highlight the red in the image. Honestly, you could even put it on a blue page or try to match something like this and, you know, see if you can bring out those colors. So, you know, just Don't get hung up like I used to do on the whole thing, like, you know, if you have an image and it's not all pink, but it does have pink, you can still put it on there and feature it. So that's just a little segue, because I know with myself, that's one of my struggles I had making my first colors glue book, which is kind of, you know, I don't know why I was in my own way with stuff like that. You know, I was really picky about the images I would pick. I like the idea of having these on here. And then this was this on here? I think it was like on a different page. There's probably text here or something. So anyway, I like that. And then I just have to find something that goes in the middle. So I don't think I'll use that one. Let me see if I have something else. I have these kids. Don't think I'll use them. Let me see. I do have this house too that also has red and pink. I mean, this could be like a whole red and pink theme page. So if I do that, that image isn't quite big enough. Let me see what else I have that could maybe go in there. And I have like a lot of little strips like this too. So I could try to fill in. I wouldn't use that pink with that per se, but you know, you can try to fill in with just some strips if you have stuff like that too. I do have this. No, I don't like that. Oh, I do have this too. This might work. Does that work? This is kind of like purple and pink. I don't know. Now I feel like I'm getting all over the place with that. I don't think I like that one when I put it there. If I do this, I could fill it in with images like that. That one would go really nice. And then I have this one with donuts. I could do that. What else do I have? Do I have something else that would kind of go in there? Hummingbird. The hummingbird could go in there. A lot of snacks for some reason. I could put more snacks in there. I feel like that does kind of go too. But that will cover up a lot of it. Do I want to cover up that much? What else do I have? Oh, I have this coffee. I feel like this could work. Let's see. So if I have this and this, and then I have this over here, I guess I don't have too much left once I do that though. Let me start to do a little gluing and then we'll figure it out. So I'll just glue like right here, so that way I can still tuck something under there if I want to. Okay, then we will glue this. All right, then we will glue this under there like that. Okay, now that I have these two images on, I can go ahead and glue the rest of this side here. Okay, so it is now later on in the afternoon. I'm home from work, and I thought I would come back to this and do some more gluing. This is as far as I got this morning. I actually came back in, and I was about to film gluing in here with you, but then this whole lawnmower landscaper crew showed up and it got real noisy outside, not at my house, at a neighbor's house. So I was like, okay, well, let's just wait. I'll do this later. So right now, I don't want to jinx it, but it is quiet outside. So let's see if we can glue and at least finish the background and see if we can glue a couple things on top, because that's really the fun part too, is when you kind of start putting some fussy cuts and things like that on and seeing what happens. So I'm just going to take some strips like this and glue them in here. I'm just going to put glue all along, maybe on both sides. Let's just try to see, whoops, I glued that down. Oh, you know what else I did? I also left my cap off my glue stick again when I went to work. Like, what is the deal with me doing that? I did it again. So I came home and it was dried out, but luckily I have this one, so I can use that. Let's see. Do I want to put this up here? I do like this. Let's put this like this. And I'm going to get my little thingy doodle here to get in that crack. You can also use a ruler or just, use your fingers. You don't need to have anything fancy, but it is kind of nice to be able to get like right in that crease there. It's a little cake decorating scraper sort of thing. And you probably know this already, but I got that idea from Nicole over at Relax Cut Glue. So that was a good tip to use this frosting cake decorator tool, which I had already. And it was just sitting in my kitchen drawer. So now I'm actually using it. Funny how that can happen. All right, so now we've pretty much gotten our background over here. Oh yeah, I did not glue up there. So let's just get that down. Okay. All right, then we'll go over to this side, and I have some more pieces. I've got like this piece of the flower I cut off. I could stick that up there. I've got, oh, I like this piece here. I want to stick that like that, but where could I, or what could I put here in this crack? What do I have? I have this piece too, which I really like. I thought this might look cool maybe down here, or I could kind of frame this piece. That might look kind of neat. Or do I want to see that? I could kind of frame one of the pictures. I don't know, probably would go best. Oh, or I could just do it like that right there. That's kind of neat. I don't have a straight edge here. I don't know why I didn't cut that. Oh, maybe it goes that way. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I'll just put it this way, but kind of like tear that down a little more. I feel like, I don't really need to think about these decisions too much because there's a good chance this stuff is going to get covered up. So I don't need to sit here and agonize over every decision of where I'm going to put these papers. Yeah, I like that. All right, now up here, what do I have? Oh, I have this, or probably go this way. I like how that looks. Let's put that on there. And then I only have one little spot like under that. So I could probably just stick like something like this random thing on. This is a scrap from the other side. Let's see, that's a little small. I could do like a light pink like this. Oh, I should put that underneath. Let's see, I could kind of do something like that. Does that cover that? Yeah. If I do that, and then I can put that over there. Why is it none of this sticking? Come on, guys. Come on, guys, get down there. Oh, I forgot I was going to put this on here. Yeah, let's put that on there. I really like this strip. Or I could put it over here. I could put it on that side too. But I think I kind of like how that'll finish off this side here. Let's just put it over here. Like that. And I just need a little spot. Where did I put that little piece I said was a scrap? That would probably work out perfect. Here it is. Yeah, so let's just put that on there. That will finish this off. Right? Or do we still have a little, there's like a little spot there. What's this little piece of pink? I could just put that right there. Let's just do that. That way, we've got the whole background covered up, right? Okay, here we go. Now, let's see. We could put some square images on, but let's try holding up some fussy cuts and see what you think. So we have her. She could be hanging out here at the lounge. kind of would cover up a lot of it. Kind of cute. Just kind of have her leaning on. There's like a little table there. She could, or actually that table right there, she could kind of be leaning on that one. I like that. Let's see what else we have. We have this pink. I don't think this would quite go. It's like white and pink. I was trying to think if I wanted to put something behind her. I feel like maybe a different flower. I don't know about that one. Or we could do these candies. We could have some candies sticking out. Maybe not that one. It could almost look like flowers a little bit. I feel like they match the page, but I'm just not sure I love it. Oh, I do have a bow, though. I could stick a bow on her head. Like a present. I could put it behind. No. I do like this bow. I'm going to leave that out. And then I have just one of these, but that kind of gets lost. I could put it over here, though. Like that. I like that there. And we have a jewel. I could put that on her head. It almost doesn't read pink to me. I kind of like that on her head. Let's try a different person. I also have this person. Now she kind of stands out a little more against this background because she's got like a different pink on. I don't know, for some reason I like the way this one looks more. So let's see. I think I'll put that to the side. I'll hold on to the jewel. Oh, we have a little parrot. I definitely want the parrot. All right. Oh, here's a flower that had a lipstick, and I wasn't really going to use the lipstick. Could we use this flower? That might be too similar. We've got this potted plant, but it doesn't really show up on that background. We have this lady, but she doesn't. I don't think she goes on this page. We have some flamingos. We could just have like a random bird hotel here. Or they could be, whoops, they could be popping up. They could be popping up behind her like, maybe she's at like this weird bird hotel. I could cut this one out. Hold on. Let me get that one. So I could do like this one. And then these ones could be like up here more. Does it make sense? No, not really. But when have we ever? There's this little puppy. I still really like this bird too. We have a robin. There could be a robin over here too. Could glue this. Maybe this robin's checking out the donuts. We could put that like that. We could put this somewhere else. There's a random hand. I don't think we need that. Oh, here's a big pink flower. Oh, wait, here's one that has a hummingbird. That one I think is a little too big, though. And then we have, like, some flowers. I don't know. I think maybe we should just glue, and we'll see what happens. I got these boots, too. What do you think? What do you think of these birds being here? Do you like them? I kind of wish I had something for her to lean on. Like, I know I'm kind of having her lean on this table, but do I have anything she could lean on? I have Big Jewel. That's too big for her head. Oh, I've got a drink. I've got like a big tall glass of something. She could be like leaning in it. That wouldn't really make too much sense. No, I don't think that one. What could she be leaning on? What do I have? All right, well, let's glue her down, and then we'll kind of figure out the rest of it. But I do want her to go like, I like her right here. So I kind of want to glue that in. I know I want her here. I'll have her go in the crack there, go across, and we'll trim that bottom off. Oh, I kind of didn't want to chop her hand off, but I guess we're doing that. Okay, I like this like that. And then I do want to put the flamingos behind her because I think that would be really cute to have it be like she's opened this hotel for birds and now she's having second thoughts about it. Like, what was I thinking? Why did I ever think this was a good idea? So we can have this guy like, oh, maybe he's popping out like over here. Let's see, where would he look good? Maybe like right over here. Like, excuse me, I'd like to check in. She's just like, oh my gosh, remind me why I'm doing this. And these birds are like, oh, this looks like a lovely place to stay. Wait a minute, let me rip off this random little piece there. We don't need that. Okay, now get under there. You guys need to check into the hotel. You don't want to miss your check-in time. All right. So we've got that. We'll glue this down. And then, all right, so we've got some birds there. Then we're going to put this one over here for sure. But I don't know if there's anything else I'm going to put there. But I know I want to put the robin on the other page. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this guy will go over here. Maybe like kind of checking out the donuts, you know. Maybe that's like some of the free offerings at breakfast or something. They have like these special bird seed donuts. Berry donuts, different things that birds would like. Maybe a suet donut. I don't know. Okay, and then I can stick these somewhere. Whoops, if I want to, I could put this one like right here. I could put one up there. Or I could just put it down here. And the flowers. Let's see, or does this light one look better? I think I want to put it like up there. That way or this way? Let's see, let's see. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, now, I know we're putting our bird over here, but do we want anything else? Oh, look, we could put like a towel here. Like, here are some of the things you can get. You can get a towel. A popsicle. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know if I have any other things. What other things? Oh, here's a bird. Here's a little image of like a bird painting or something. I think it was like a plate. I could put that on there somewhere. Let's see. I could put it like right there, over here maybe. Maybe just like right there or down here. I think I'll put it like right there. Oh, wait, or do I want to put the puppy? It could be like a little puppy here. Oh, yeah, I like the puppy. Let's do the puppy. The puppy's helping out, too. Actually, I wound up covering up that whole little image there that I actually really liked, that kind of like corner one, but I'm okay with it. All right, we've got that. Do we want her to have a jewel? Keep getting things stuck to my finger here. I kind of like the jewel just to give her something so she's not just like unchanged. I want her to have something to her. I could add these flowers down here too. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do the towel, the flowers. These can be like different things. Whoops. Different things that they either put in the room or that are set up in the hotel. You know, maybe there's lots of flowers so that way hummingbirds can come too. They have something for every kind of bird species. All right, so we've got that, and now we will stick on our little cockatoo, I think. Some kind of parrot. It looks like a cockatoo or a cockatiel, but it's like this beautiful pink. Scooch that a little bit down. There we go. Okay, let me trim this up and then we'll see if we want to add anything else. All right, so I do want to add this picture. I like that. So I think I'll just put it like that over there. kind of do something like that. And then I have one more. Well, I don't have one more, but I'm going to add one more of these little chocolate truffles down there, just so we have 3. That way your eye kind of travels all the way down. And the last thing I'm going to add, and then I think this page is done. I mean, I say I think because you can always go back, but I'm going to add this. This is her name tag here. So people say, what's your name? She says, I am one of a kind, because who the heck else is going to open this crazy bird hotel? Okay, my friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you again soon.